All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the brethren that are pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. All right, this is your brother Yahweh Allah from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with another lesson. This video is the PSA announcement that GMS Somalia is not part of Great Millstone. You know, there's been a lot of cats that have come up like that who just put GMS on their videos or on their channel names and say they're part of GMS and are not. All right, the scriptures talk about fake brethren coming in unawares, that there'll be spies. All right, the key thing that really makes Great Millstone is that we all follow the likewise doctrine. All right, and this GMS Somalia cat, you know, they got him in the comment board saying he choked his wife out to death, all right, for being with another man. All right, and you know, that doesn't go with what we teach, okay? And you know, so GMS Somalia is not part of GMS, all right, and any of these other cats out here that push forth this terrorist vibration, all right, because we already know that the accuser of our brethren, Esau Edom, all right, is already looking to try to paint us as these violent individuals, when all we've declared is that we preach the Bible 100%, 100%, all right? And the truth of the matter is that vengeance is going to come from the Most High. All right, we're going to wait upon Him, all right? And for us to be executing our own judgment right now is not of the Spirit, all right? It's not according to the scriptures, all right? So I want to bring out a few scripts. Lord willing, I pray this is an edifying lesson, all right? But PSA, GMS Somalia is not a part of Great Millstone, all right? This is the book of, the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 19. It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay it, saith the Lord." All right. It says, so, you know, we're not supposed to avenge ourselves. You know, we're in the land of our captivity. All right. Esau Edom will lock you up. You know, our laws are not established in this world. All right. So we have to wait upon the vengeance of the Lord and His deliverance. All right. And let Him right the wrongs. All right. In fact, if you do that, all right, you're actually putting more judgment on those that offend you, all right, because the Lord's going to judge them even more harshly. And you can see that in verse 20. It says, "Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head." All right, and that's the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai according to His holy scriptures, not to choke out, you know, an adulterous woman. You know, all these women out here are adulterous, man. The scripture says, "Be not amazed when she trespass against you," man. Okay, so GMS Somalia was definitely not of the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which Great Millstone preaches, man. All right, and you know, like the brother from I believe it's South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. He mentioned it, man. You know, it could be an agent. It could be a, you know, bugged out Jake that is just scoffing. You know, or you could be sent by Edomites, man, getting on a payroll, man. Okay, but we're giving testimony and declaring that we're not with these actions, man. We're not with these terrorist vibrations. All right, and that we're solely preaching the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and ushering in His coming, when the Most High is going to bring judgment and vengeance and destruction upon the world, man, according to the Holy Bible. Okay, this is the book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 1. It says, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers." And it's talking about these governments. All right, the Lord at the end of the day has given them authority over the land right now. Okay, so we ought to do the things that aren't gonna get us messed up, man, locked up, killed, all right, by these authorities, man. You gotta fall in line, so to say. All right. Now the scripture says, with all that getting, get understanding, because if they tell you to worship another god, that's another thing. So you got to use wisdom with this, man. All right. It says, for there is no God but of Salakia. For there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power resisteth the ordinance of God. It's more or less trying to like overthrow the powers that be. All right. This is really, mainly what it's going into, like, because they're set up by the Most High, man. All right. Trying to do things, your own way, aside, in judgment, aside from what these powers have already established, man. Okay. Because the Most High, He set them up. So if you are trying to come up against them, all right, they already said, these ordinances by the wicked, they've ordained that an adulterous woman should live. All right, that's what the Lord allowed it for this time, man. All right, and guess what? Her judgment is building up more, because these women don't just commit adultery once, man. They continue and continue to do it. So much more is going to be the judgment. All right. So this has been allowed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But when the time of judgment comes, that's up to the Most High, man. It's not up to us. All right. We went off, so now we got to deal with the majority of women out here, the vast majority of women out here, being adulterous, man. Verse 2, it says, whoso therefore resisteth the power resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation, and get jacked up, man. All right. And not falling in line, man. Verse 3 says, for rulers are not a terror to good works. See, they're not set up to do the good works, man, but to the evil. Will thou then not be afraid of the power? Like, come on, what sense does that make, man? These people, when they got established, man, they had us in chains. All right? And now you want to set up your own judgments, man. Makes no sense. It says, do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Hey, the scripture says, if that ways please the Most High, He maketh your enemy to be at peace with you, man. All right? It says, for He is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for He beareth not the sword in vain. And that's the blessing of Esau Edom, man, the sword. Okay? And when you doing right, man, sometimes they end up helping you out, man. Hey, the Lord's hand is in the heart of the Most High, man. So, hey, the Lord can make these people do anything, man. Even your enemy look out for you. All right, if you're moving correctly, if you're moving in the right spirit, and choking out a bitch because she was adulterous is definitely not, man.